The results are in from a first-of-its-kind primary in St. Louis City. Good evening. I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush. We now know it will be a woman who will replace a woman, Mayor Krewson. Our political editor, Casey Nolan, joins us now with the latest.
Well, Mike and Ann, how about this? For the first time in decades, the city of St. Louis will actually have a meaningful general election for mayor. The results are just in with 100% in. City Treasurer Tishaura Jones has 57, almost 57% of the vote. The numbers just have been updated from what you see on the screen. So I'm reading them to you slightly newer. Cara Spencer, she beats out Board President Lewis Reed. Spencer with 46% of the vote, Reed with only 38% of the vote. So now we have Spencer and Jones moving on to the general election. Cara Spencer on your left, Tishaura Jones on the right. Now, this is a nonpartisan in name election. However, we do know these two candidates' politics, and these are the two most so-called progressive or more liberal candidates in the race from their track record in city government. But as we talk to Anita Mannion, our political science an analyst from the University of Missouri St. Louis, we may learn more about them in the general election.
So we know there's a lot of overlap, but where are those differences? How do they see the city structure? How do they see initiatives like Better Together and the airport, other issues that the mayor of St. Louis is going to face in the coming years?
Are you ready to say that this new system worked from a political science perspective?
So it looks like voter turnout is just over 22%, which is pretty typical for a primary election, but I would say it doesn't give us that sort of spark that people might have been hoping for. But what it might have more impact on is voter turnout and interest in the general election.
And just to clarify, people were able to vote for more than one candidate, and these are the top two vote getters. They move on, whereas in previous years, the Democratic primary decided things. Again, Lewis Reed did not make the cut, but he retains his job as board president and a lot of power in this form of government where he, the comptroller, and the mayor make all the money decisions. A lot to learn between now and the general election, Mike.